You know, we asked Candyman George to do one thing. Many of you have seen George join us for randomness as he tries to do stuff in the studio when we're on TV. George loves batter, so he came to taste the batter. Of course, he loved it. Now we asked him to melt some butter, and he can't seem to get that done. So we're waiting on George to bring that back to us.
We are. I think he'll get it done.
I hear some commotion going on. Don't know what's going on. So Lucy, tell everybody if they missed the first, excuse me, George, what are you doing? He just ran by. I wish we had a camera shot of that weirdness. All right. If they missed the first couple cooking segments, what all did you do?
We were working on our pumpkin bread. So we started out with the wet ingredients. We had 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of canola oil. We used our pumpkin puree and a couple teaspoons of vanilla. So we mixed that up, and then we mixed our dry ingredients, which was 2 cups of flour, a cup of brown sugar, a cup of white sugar. And we also added in our pumpkin pie spice, a tablespoon of that, and we did our leavening agents to make it rise, which was 2 tablespoons of our baking powder, 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon of our soda, and a little bit of salt, and then we just combined it all together. So it's a super simple batter, very inexpensive to make, especially if you use our private label, which I always do, our Best Choice, which I just love. It's just like national brands, great quality, and a great price.
I love a lot of my stuff in my pantry is that. I buy a lot of, especially the olive oil.
I use the olive oil too. Yes, it's really,
I got it
really
from you,
great.
girl.
Well, good. Save some money, honey. So I put in 1/2 cup of flour. This is for our topping, and 1/2 cup of brown
George
sugar.
is running again with hot butter, so y'all be aware. He's delivering.
Yay.
George, wave to everybody. You can't just see your hand. Wave to everybody.
Thank you, George. He always comes through. I had no doubt.
It's kind of scary when he's running through the studio with hot butter.
George
makes you worry about things.
Such a hoot. So then I added a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, the same that we put into the batter, and just, you know, kind of mix this together a little bit. And then this is our 4 tablespoons of melted, perfectly melted.
Don't give him a big head. Don't encourage him to do anything.
Of unsalted butter, and I'm just gonna mix this around. And now that I just split the batter into 2 loaf pans, I just sprayed those with some nonstick spray. I have the oven on at 350, and I just mix this together, and we're gonna spread it evenly over the top. And this is super simple to put together. It's a quick bake. We're gonna bake it for about 30 to 40. Yeah.
My box bread I had to put in the oven for an hour.
We just can't wait that long.
We got right. Do not buy the box bread, guys. Try this one. 30 minutes.
30 minutes, and just, you know, until it's set. Everybody's ovens are a little bit different, so you just spread this topping evenly over.
That looks good.
And like I mentioned before, it's just great for giving people as a gift anytime during the holidays. I was thinking about doing this again in December. For when it's closer to Christmas too. Like we're talking, everyone loves pumpkin flavored stuff. It's kind of like turkey at Thanksgiving. It's like you don't have it any other time of year for some reason, even though it's great. So it is super simple to put together.
I think that is a great idea, especially if you have Christmas and like parties coming up in November and December. If you want to give that hostess a gift or something like this would be perfect for that.
Yeah, it would look really pretty tied up and you know, a clear bag with a ribbon. So pretty versatile, or you could just keep it all yourself and eat it.
Lucy, when you go to parties, does everybody expect you? They don't want like a bottle of wine or a gift. They want you to make something. I feel like that's like a requirement when you go places.
Luckily, I can typically bring something that people like, so it's kind of fun. I mean, everybody, you know, loves to get gifts, of course, but something that you make for somebody else, they always just tend to appreciate a little bit more, because you took time to do it. And even something like this, it doesn't take a lot of ingredients. It's not expensive. You can whip it together in just a few minutes, and then 30 minutes baking.
Yep, this looks
not
great.
Too much. Yes.
All right, well, be sure to check it out online, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. I've tried the batter. Thumbs up there. I'm now about to try a piece of bread. I'm sure it'll be a thumbs up there as well. Lucy, thank you.
Thank you.